stand up. Yeah, basically when I got the thing about flight, I wasn't really sure what to do, and I kept on thinking about it, and then I kind of got a bit weird, and I started thinking about flight and what it meant to me, and it's more a sort of thing about freedom and more sort of a euphoria feeling. And then I got further into it, and it's kind of like, the only way I can describe it is when you're swimming, and you know, like when you were little, someone helped you swim, and you thought you were swimming, but you weren't swimming. It was really someone just being there helping you along. And that's kind of what this is about. Well, not really, but it is. And I've lost my bit of paper with my stuff on, so I'm probably going to pause a lot. Basically, since I was a boy, I raised my eye line above the skyline, and I gazed into that sea of blue. And even when a bird flew by, I would puzzle at how that bird could fly and not I. So I harnessed my brain power and devoted time, hour by hour, and studied principles of Bernoulli and drawings of Da Vinci, and I would always question, how is it I can't fly? And I questioned that until a gaze came from your eyes, because you made me feel like I was flying. You made me fly higher than I've ever been before, and in fact you made me feel things that I'd never dreamed. But if anybody should have known, it was me. But things are rarely what they seem, because you made me feel like I was flying when really I was falling. And you made me feel like I was standing tall when really I was crawling. Pause. Hang on, I think I do have it. It made me feel like I was... It's all very interesting. This is all true. Yeah. It's the wrong page. So is that. You made me feel like I was standing tall when really I was crawling. So from these new heights that I'd felt, you dropped me and I fell. And I may make a verse out of my version, but believe me, I never want to curse you as a person. Because it hurts to say, but you were right about me. But it hurts even more that you're doing fine without me. Because I'm really struggling to pull through without you, and I feel like I'm in quicksand and I'm reaching out for your hand and you've already turned away. I mean, you've already turned the page, but I still cling to the chapters that have already been written and read, and I still cling to the text that you sent me back when you and me were a we. And now you're not here, my future looks so bleak. It's like, without you snoring by my side, I find it hard to sleep, and without your face facing mine at dinner time, I find it hard to eat. And this may not seem a lot to you, but the thing is, I haven't forgot the pressure of your lips, and the fact that your kiss is like writing things in felt tip. It sort of sinks into other pages inside my brain, and asking me to quit is hard, because every time I see you, I want another hit. And at the end of the day, I just wish you'd listened, because I knew there was something missing. But if you knew how I felt, you wouldn't have walked away. If I could convey to you my feelings, you wouldn't look at me with dismay. You would have got back under the covers. You would have curled up on the sofa. There would have been no plate throwing. There would be no "this is over." There would be whispers and kisses. You wouldn't be a miss, you'd be my missus. If I could explain what I was meaning, there'd be deeper breaths, there'd be deeper feelings, because I'm trying to be a better man. And I'm trying to be all I can, and not for money and not for fame, just so when you look at me, you don't feel ashamed. Because you went from saying we would last, from saying our relationship was forged and made of iron cast, to now when we meet, you walk blindly past. And because of that, I refuse to cry for you. I refuse to put life aside for you. I refuse to deny what I know to be true. I refuse all these things because I can't refuse you. And now I see you starting a new life with your new life partner, whilst I still stand still, burned in the smouldering ashes of the plane crash of the disaster. And every time we meet, I feel half a man. And I question my master plan, and I promise myself never to forget. So that one day when I'm all I can be, you'll be the one feeling this regret. that buries deep into my heart, that threatens to tear me apart. And I know it ain't mature, but it's more than you left me. When you left me, when you seek the comfort of another man's arms, when you took all the love away and left only harm, when your fingers strayed from the warmth of my palm, when you took all the love away and left only harm. Yes, when you seek the comfort of another man's arms, when you took all the love away and left only harm, when your fingers strayed from the warmth of my palm, when you took all the love away and left only harm. Thanks.